Okay, so I'll try something new today. We'll do a bit of a walkthrough about how I do art. One recent piece I did for the holidays when it was something winter themed, so I decided to do Jack Frost. Uh, we always start out with the basic sketch layer and then we do a more detailed sketch. So I'm putting down this rough sketch here. Yeah. That leg was giving me a little bit of trouble, but we went with that eventually. So doing down a more detailed sketch here. I wanted to do him more Norse theme, so I pulled inspiration from Norse clothing. A cape was probably gave me a lot of trouble. So we're doing the sketches because there's a lot of details that make it into the final stage, and we're putting down flat colors now. We're going to the dry inker because it gives it a bit of a rough texture, so it's more visually interesting to look at. And obviously start out with the face because it gives you a nice grounding point. And go into the features. Put down some simple shading and it helps block out different areas of the face, and it's really easy to do. Yeah, I wanted him to look younger and more childish, so I did this more of a children's picture book illustration style. And some details on the hair and the face. Okay, so now we're moving into the clothing. It's a very limited color palette scheme, lots of blues, a little bit of grays. And we're cleaning up all the edges on the big blocks of color. And I'm putting in details on the shirt, adding all the wrinkles and clothing lines. On the shirt's time to move into the pants. Give him bare feet because he's Jack Frost. He doesn't care about the cold. And then putting in details on the pants, getting out of those wrinkles again. We're almost done with the clothing. Just adding some more last details. And I gotta do the wraps. Those little feet. And then we're doing the hands. Now we're adding in some visual interest to the hands so it doesn't look so flat. I'm gonna do the same to the face. Yep, and do the same to the feet, and then the shirt and the pants. I don't know those little details in there. Alright, and I'm doing his paintbrush since in mythology Jack Frost will go and paint frost on the windows with his paintbrush. So that I give him a giant paintbrush because he's a little kid. So it'll be cute. And put some details on there. Yeah, and then more details on the shirt. And I'm doing the cape, the trickiest part here. If that's done, so we're going to add in some color to the cape so it's not just big black of white and it's more interesting to look at. Put a nice gradient in there. And I'm gonna fix up those edges. There we go. And then my computer corrupted the last bit of the file so we can't see the background, but here's the finished image. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you guys found that interesting.